affair na waso TV na minim say by this time unim screen goddess adwabroni papa bi Mona Gucci maji makonwa me ballistic missile launches atena say na niema akokoso e wo social media niema a trend pa na yaboni nyina bede na yede eba besomo and some of the topics I be discuss we assessing the impact of galamsey ewo Ghana Forest Reserves no galamsey adia CCR no aye the top pick a continental discussion, especially when it comes to mining in the forest reserves of Africa, especially Ghana. And also Ebeto Honomo. Nollywood actress Bimbo Ademoye, Bimbo se Ghana for Adia no neni enji ho baako say enunti ye be discuss and no nefrio na ye free honomo so Aisha Modi say embra Stoneboy maame wo ne pe na Stoneboy maame e de Stoneboy brɛ no Aisha Modi se on tete no hwɛ no ama ende wa hwɛ Stoneboy fitida ye wo na aba bepem ne Stoneboy say onimno ama asem no bebi edru no bebi asem no edru no keka kono esese ye hwe ne yenko hwe Stoneboy mame yenko frɛ no wo bebi wo mra na asem no on be chirichiri mu enche because sisi ade atra apeto enti no ansa na ye de topics no ye be discuss no na me kai mu se me panelists so o magi akonwa kama me ankasa me sweetheart me brother me bibia me bra penny aye kojo preko waje na konwa me kojo
you very fine nice
and then I say awowom
when as I told to be
yes I think it's the best
it's good
it has the best feeling
you sleep well
I feel some kind of way right now
would die also die
exactly
like be fun
Mikojo
yo
you know about no soon about galamsey no or say BBI
no say ye to chrome na ye say ankasa ye man am obesu so wakɔ bia ko hu de oma ya asase na orebe ho
okay
so when I saw him cry I want to say fake but you see
introduction my beautiful sister some people say we look alike I feel that we are twins you know Elom Abba
what coming on because one million
Abba
hello
Bibi Aboko
what's me here
appointment letter na ready
enche oh so me team
Vim yazo
Vim
Abba Bibi Aboko there
nyame adom Bibi Aboko
Abba
yeah darling
me ya di boye ni ana
oh Debbie
as me tell na say nyama bebre koso wo mutim
and you pour it out
I should vent it out
yeah
ope be ma no mpe wa ultimate behavior ultimate misbehave
sometimes because I just so man na dream ba also
okay
what is awesome na
yes
because ope be ma na o kasa no nti I just nyama o tia o nyama ma o kasa oh what day o kasa person hu manim you get that chance you get that thing it's possible
anti etimi ma wo bodam
well bodam there obi o ha
does it affect your mental health
sometimes as a what ka obi hu for free so what is our line I say nipa ne nche o se bon ho ka wo peli ni nti wo bon ho ka wo ya so do ka so ebetimi ayesa so
ebusham for Ghana hina oman nana enso agi na konwa oman
edan bi ya
me ma kwaba I say in the blacks no doso ana pope nintia
ana
pope nintia na ya black na
oh me dem ko Roslyn
Pope Francis si boy ye world pope no
okay that's true
okay
Bibi Aboko
so no time no aso
awo si wanyi nyame afra
no
but do you believe say omo betimi the your next pope betimi a black man do you believe that
we see brony or mama bibini in fact we see pope so mo abenyi na ho we na me hu so
na no chire me be agenda
oh we na me hu so oya Argentine
okay
onye racist
okay the of course is here
so obeye no hu say oye for omaini nyina
Right.
like we are seeing nyina.
Right.
No nye racist. Argentine ye racist number 1. But we obey no to say friend there yes or yeah na you so oba son no asum nje.
Right.
Nti no de no ho to ho ye. Ba de ba kwa me na me ye we no other side no be no na obia ne
The perception. But
yes.
that's mean you basso. I was for Derek Money. Odo.
Achima.
When you brew.
Mami mo kakra.
Some catch say darling lemon dear. On say you said that mix it bibia e koso.
Yeah,
Come.
Say over content na is different from
Drink cocktail no a sex on the beach.
sex on the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And I like that style.
And I was so could you near kiss and hold me.
Kiss and hold me.
Yeah.
Patch me there.
Okay. Oh, Hawaii orgasm.
Oh, okay.
And I will say
Sleep tight on me.
Me here.
Obia no dey na agenda or one na dey wo.
Say catch you say mixologist no.
So na petika.
Yeah.
So ni petina weda ne ye we kakra wo.
Okay.
Na wunya kwadwantwi kakra. Na wunya
Darling lemon cocktail no.
kakra.
Right.
Na fe ni aka no fa so.
Nyame be.
Bibia be fine.
Straight to young call the part
BBF.
video near ready then we put it out we put it out there. Young call the part yeah honorable no honorable Amaboa Kofi Amaboa the part where he was addressing the press and then you know he started tearing because I think he said he's quite overwhelmed about how we are, I won't say we are gullible of what we are doing. We are very much aware of what we are doing, but we have decided to do it. What do you think? Some people are saying tears are fake. Like there's nothing like emotions behind the tears are honorable sharing the past day. Mikojo.
Very
Tears
interesting.
you bet me the forensics are say fake and now original.
I mean, me name the entire papa or what credibility sir.
Oh yeah.
Or yeah, well to do onim nejuma. Or yeah, somebody who is hardworking. Or yeah, MP for a very long time.
Yeah.
Na say obe fiki a year isunwa usun. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I think that to be any emotions and to be any hawa. Opeso minim anka no su mama so anka me sure some beka say na papa no su mama no su.
You know, Ghanaians a little. Let me call your attention on something. Once Ghana for you be a BBC ya the tutu bibi hu. You know, if you remember your past minister during the MPP regime, your past minister ya na opposite voting man. Ya na ni didn't escape me. Tiete bi na no osu no. Oh my now osu, you know he was crying.
Okay.
MPP, you know, Oshespes. Yes, no, I think he was a minister.
Oh, okay.
He was an MP.
Yeah,
right?
and an MP. No, soon. Osun was say, "Young dream of mine who young voting more near the day now. Or mine say, and then he literally broke down in tears. Yes. But he voting man no bar into power no. I see MP 11 or say we will pass it. We will.
Sticker.
And yeah, winning park on.
Well, no. Right. So some of these instances, no, and then some of the Ghanaians are being reluctant, and I said they are refusing to believe. Say,
we equally had Mustafa Hamid,
right,
also holding a press conference and saying, "Say, I think it was under Mel's time, and John Mahama Ikroya,
yeah,
say, on my no ebutu, on my name, yeah, inshallah, we will save the country." He was crying,
right?
I mean, 2016, right?
Okay.
He cried and all that. But you see, truth be told, the way like you rightly said, you know, the way I say a assassin when it comes to Galamsey, you know, it's enormous, it's serious. I don't know what will happen. And I mean, say, if care is not taken, it will be in the next 10 or 5, maybe 20 years. But I think maybe back down. I think in the next 5 years or 4 years, we might not have a safe drink to even drink. It will chrome hanum. You understand?
Yeah.
And it's scary because idea. A chassis, you know, ye jay, Obian Shadanka once someone a take route. So to get them off the system, you know, and easy. And it is so sad, say, Obeko na bibia insuo ho forester adaho sebi ye kra ne enwo ye anduane si onoma enyini me no ka say UN for airpensa se kra Ghana hanum to even grow in duase ne beya will get proper ozones and all those things na ye beko na sebi ya say asasina say insuo no because of sebi ahonya kakra epesi enyenti. As we speak, we are still importing water into this country. People are buying water. Now, maybe some who say, "Omo importing water no." The ordinary Ghanaian say, "A do time my yen yensio and pumping my yen fee anymore. Yen ye bit me to be ana. Even normal water you cry at all a park in the crown. Yen to me to who in this my way. So for me, if I see a minister who is very passionate in dealing with such issues, now wakoba kon wakomi no wakomi ensa ye she communities ye arrest, foreigners, Ghanaians mixed. I mean, we've seen the videos, we've seen all those things. Within the next 2-3 months, a lot of job has gone into dealing with this particular matter. Now, or press conference, now some no cano because of the India who been into. I mean, a hano any na say or share TSR. I think that we should rather support such a minister, support such a government to see some way to me IGBBR found. Because once upon a time, said some 7-5 years ago, this thing took roots in this country. Why ever so a bit to me to know, or more ye on Dombe so more ye be and so yen to me and tuning nase. It is so be a ba, not so bad twice. I mean, we should rather clap for the person and see that the person can really do the job. I think that was started well. I'm talking about Kofi Amabwa, Honorable, was started well with the action that has been taken. Onua kasa ko grounds in the Nyakuhusen and MSC ko. I've seen the action where the military are also doing what they are doing now. No sympathy for anybody. I realized me humba could be almost community be where Omanka almost community. They burned the place down. I mean, they've shut the place down, arrested people, and then they are taking them on. I think
and I also heard some of the licenses of the small-scale miners have been revoked.
Yes, revoked. So I think that there's much improvement in the thing. We are there stubborn ones. But notwithstanding, I think that we should all support such. A good.
Some of the videos.
Okay, that's fine.
For a moment, some of the videos. We've got religious leaders, like top religious leaders. We've got social media influencers and a whole lot. Now, I grab a few of the videos now you see a bomb because something of a national concern. Patron, your videos need to be embraced here.
Say baby atwaso. Edien na ye atwaso. To wit, this is the land our forefathers left for us. With their blood and sweat, they toiled and tilled the land so we can enjoy the fruits of their labor and the goodness of the land. We had one responsibility: to take care of this land and pass it on to the next generation. And yet, what have we done with it? This is the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve in the heart of the western region of this beautiful land of Ghana. This is what betrayal looks like. This is what Akwanta Mining Company has done to the Nimri Forest Reserve. What should have been here should have been trees, ancient trees, older than our grandparents, trees that whispered our history, trees that held rains and fed our rivers. Now, they are just corpses in a graveyard. This is the Tano River, which once gave life to the people of Summerboy and its environs. Children swam here, women cooked with it. Farmers watered their crops with it and drank from it. The fufu and palm nut soup we so enjoy was birthed here. Today, it carries the blood of the land, murdered for gold by greed of Akwanta Mining Company Limited. Thick brown poison swirling where crystal waters once flowed. These men, they may be criminals, and yet they are also victims. Desperate souls paid peanuts to dig their nation's grave. But the real criminals, they sit in air-conditioned offices, counting their blood money.
Have gold post. What you say? Solid money. Mami Fabio Munchro. What you say? Solid. What you say? Solid money. Solid. What you say? Solid money. Mami Fabio Munchro. Solid money. I'm talking about solid money. What you say? And your casa want to me was Sika. And your bango. And your gold. And it's all good. Yeah, I can't watch me. What it? Mami Fabio Munchro. Mami Fabio Munchro. Solid money. We are talking about solid money. Solid money. Oh, and that's Mami Fabio Crasachro. Mami Fabio Musachro.
These machines didn't fall from the sky. Someone bought them. Someone imported them. Someone profits from this genocide of our land. And their names are in government files. The future of our children is stolen before they can even spell their names. The water they drink is poison. The air they breathe is dust. And the men who did this, they dine in the city's finest restaurants. This is no mining. This is treason. Every pit you see is a wound on Ghana's body. Every excavator is a knife on our back. We knew this was happening. We let it happen.
Akwanta is but one of the many entities causing these grave devastations to our land. A sin against God and against humanity.
But today, we choose. Will we bury our children in this greed? Or will we bury the traitors behind bars instead? President Mohammed's administration is poised to make a choice for a greater good of the people of Ghana.
It shall be the policy of this government to ban the issuance of leases for mining in all forest reserves. We shall also move promptly to revoke all leases issued for the same purpose under the previous government.
We are not going to spare anybody who ventures to do illegal mining in our forest reserve, and we've made it clear in the coming weeks you will see steps being taken by the Minister of Environment, Science and Technology. And so my message today, having reclaimed this shelter belt on the fin, is to all of the thugs that are in all the other 43 forest reserves. We are coming to you. We are coming after you. The chain of people who are involved. The investigation has commenced, and thanks to the effort of the investigators, we are tracking them all the way to their financiers and to those who sell or rent those excavators. They are all going to face the full rigors of the law.
Patriots of our land, rise. We must stop the bleeding. We must stop it now. We cannot keep doing this to ourselves. We deserve better.
For Galamsey, some of the videos are trending on social media, and we have a few to play. But almost Akonta mines, so it rings a bell. Yankasa, ye pass MPP regional chairman, Ashanti regional chairman, Chairman Wuntumi is the owner of Akonta Mines. I don't know. Mikojo?
Yeah.
License, no? Has it been revoked? Chairman Wuntumi's own, Akonta Mines?
Yeah. They have almost suspended Omwenjumani Bebre, and I think so call rounds, you know. There were certain developments that I think the ministry took a decision to say they should halt certain things that they are doing. But also they're doing back and forth, issues of court in Abem and all that. So we're hoping to see. I think I saw a documentary in Amuyi and where the commentator boss said some of the sites are Akonta mining I think one of the
clearly does it show say baby are more mining or wrong?
Yeah, okay. According to
the documentary,
but the reports and then the write-ups that I read from Omo lawyers and also was saying they are not the ones doing it in Suriname and say maybe Omo I can. So they are still going back and forth with it and all. But when I do not want to say Mizoli Akonta mining that they are rather accusing of. I think there are a lot of institutions, a lot of companies are licenses are mining will be being some mining. So for me, I was happy when the minister also says they are coming after them. Okay. And not just after the people who are just doing the calamity, but they are the people that we need. I remember in the campaign, John Mama did say the same thing. I think I went for that press conference also one of the hotels. And I'll say, prison, they are not the cause. We should look for the root cause of it. Okay. And that's what the minister is also saying, that they are coming for the real people. Okay. And I'm happy he says that investigations have started. So they are linking and getting the connect. Okay. What I'll plead with Honorable Amabuan is we shouldn't shield anybody.
Yeah.
If indeed.
Do you think there will be any sort of favoritism?
I say, akwai sika for any power. Where power is, and I think so be bo obedient say simesi and but I think that we have had enough. We think that we should now start mentioning names of people. It is investigations never cost and I say the thing points to somebody with the hard evidence. We should name and shame and arrest that particular person. Because Sandy Panatiho na minya bema onye adwuma ya enso pe bibia dinti na ho kire nti no okwohye ho no mo ye adwuma no no mo ni ache no won say ni asan crofo like young boys are some line na edomo kwa kogum but obi na small mo why na small mo some be sa de no that is what we're looking for. And I think that if the minister na shebo I will hold him to it. He needs to bring us the people behind it, the real core people behind it. Na yenhu sankrofo na yentu adenase enye sapa dia
employers
exactly enye sapa dia ye be ye no ye be so sa because ochi we mu a odomakwa kogum okay no problem but the financier is there obi anso ni obi anya na hwe obesan fa echi asan fa mafo foforo sika obi so beba ababa be ye na wasa san wechi na wasa aba back and forth so yenhu the root cause of it and then let's take all those people out.
Yeah. Yeah, what's your video? Yeah.
Yeah. It's true, some minister knows one kasa because even ordinary people like us, I am called sites na cry. No for us because which the ACA say yen traswa yensu ni na be say. And ye yenswa ye green that is our forest no. I boy ye nyama bebre ho do. The minister was crying. I think it wasn't. He wasn't tearing for.
It wasn't fake.
It wasn't fake at all. And me pesanka minister no. We are washa so obubudino. On starting budin kasa ubia woye because I don't think Akonta mining or non kwan or yes I did. Sanko non kwa there sanki any problem because he be a hope. But ubeko baby no my ye baby and then some way politics. Se NDC ne eya mumbo ni din no bie hu mumfa no court no bie hu because I don't think a MPP form kwa na yes adiwi. Yeah, it is all round And I say no more can and say in Crofona boys na e chiomo. And now I feel pity for them because obi wo ho askaka krebi na obinya. Nanso die ono e de omo ba forest wakoye say adwuma no. Ono no wo scan pa. Omo so no mo ye politicians ni skafo ye omo wo kuro no. Nti omo finding san Crofo no mu. Ye jeli back ho I think say omo nia be hun say sa de we say na enko sang boys, no, the company for no. I think they have to do something about this. And I'm very happy, say Minister, so I must start because na me share news me who say much check excavators ni be in Crofona.
I say yes, MPP ministers or mabano, omo the Avengers because omo no action talk and do because Nancy unceremoniously health minister. Ebora, Tamale General Hospital.
Yeah.
Was immediate and immediately.
Yes.
Ejumane nkoso
Kotinefi. Yeah. Woho. Inti ways to send your yeah afi ye hu say or take him. So I don't know why Sebio, the other party, that is the MPP, or my sorry was assembly. I think it's assembly ni panel was so ye just 4 months or something. Ye more quine no muntimi because omo caso mo be Momotina so sa excavators. I don't know why you have to share excavators. Munim se sikapani. Sadi we bet me aboa ye quineness nyama. Why do you have to burn it? Ye benny ye crap still na adwuma na ekoso. So what is this? Say obi ya dia yen hwede obetimi aye ye nina yen fa komapa enter niti Ghana na ye ma ye nia mo de power na mo peninti the power but na me ya say ordinary people to say ye no ye didi o mo che o say ye kwa akoye demonstration ye demonstration for what? Is the minister not doing something?
I think times without number demonstration they got to a time even the previous party and then it is hwenkofo mo cheche just because they were demonstrating against the same thing.
Yes.
Demonstration. For what?
I don't know.
What exactly?
Because at the end, okay, because
it's like we keep doing the demonstration and then we are not seeing anything, progress.
Just they say yes, sir. But I think he's doing something. Or ye bibi watching Crofo documentary I share yet me who say ebi akonta dem or church or places are ye. So what is the minister doing? He's doing something. So let's allow them to work for a while. So when Tinia and now when Tinia so anwa
4 months is too short a time.
And we should know the mining and Kasan yen Timin trust say gum ye
your national one.
Exactly, because it's
where
China.
It is safe. It is safe to mine.
Exactly.
Because don't forget we are still Gold Coast.
Yes, China so crow.
Some dollar above from there.
Oh, above from.
Ever since I think say they gold board for Abbey. Say you can't purchase gold or sell gold without going through that institution. Yeah. I think say import and export say an booming in the stock market and then it's gradually the city is gradually meeting up with the dollar. Yeah.
At the end of the day, ebeko gradual.
Into which my supreme leader be
ye kakra ebeba.
Okay.
Into yen to yebu ye ni na obi anto yebu. Na ya yeti sanko yi a obi eni ho nka ho asem.
Of course.
Obi abeka ho asem. Into mumma ye ni na yen to yebu. Enya o party na e rule sisi a. We just o pass maka 2 years time na wakasa.
2 years time. Because na confirm say be 2038 and say be a party. And this omo na omo kantina.
You know, the omo to omo boni en hwe de dey. Why?
Omo.
Yeah.
Yes, ano, yensuo. Nanse mukra no ubie pipe it me ba a little bit muddy kakra and sana clean water no I started aba and I think say ano almost say yensuo no say no almost they call lab no almost say it is highly polluted with mercury and some other chemicals which is harmful to yen. And says some mercury is an animal with it, and it's a cancer, no more leukemia.
So I don't want the my ache.
I'm the my ache.
My enda I have for us.
Mate.
Way back 207, 206, 207. Now galamsey na ekoso pa e your forest in more.
Okay.
Especially to be specific, a contombra inside of honomo.
Okay.
Na ekoso. I bura 28 atamos by anymore. Then Lands and Natural Resource Minister, I don't think so. Otiasia for Ontario, so they are fine. New Usamos. Atamos time. No, Lands and Natural Resource Minister. Galamsey, ne me start. Ne me di wujuma pa me ko.
Okay.
That times no for kwa contombra. Since you pete say na insu atoi na wo dwaboso. And then I say obeda dwaboso. But untimi nko bodi. O force ko di body no from body to akontomra no unko because car na ekwa for popo no mistake e beti asan because very sleepy na ko fa forest ni muso a enso edu e bia we no trotro ne kona no sa 207 bi say ye de meti kita chalk e we chire ni e foko no na forest ni mu bibi ko si e be attack yo. That time no ne sa lady Aisha wine whatever no Ghana no this answer
Chinese woman no?
Yeah.
Sorry in some woman.
No bodyguard 2 to 3 guys be some one short guy be movement. All them said then they were offering that's 300,000 Ghana cedi
for the
say yakwa kopie cover. Sorry.
Okay.
I was with one guy.
Okay.
Oyenji says kana na mka je so ni bebe ejuma na meye no manye say o fine eye sika na mehia aden the company betua meka.
Yeah.
But I have one aim to serve humanity. Me ji say sika we na me come di na me aso sambet na o ka say me ka ho asema wa mai.
Okay.
I'm number one hypocrite.
Okay.
Inte menye ena boy oyenji anu ka masa o pa fa on sakura so skin mo nrenum ombeku ato achene ombeku ato achene mbu say on say kwan ben so na efa omutime de pop action ebese kokoshe nrem ho. You see immigration service and immigration customs omo ya ye another useless entity ewo ha
The Ghana immigration
service ene omo ya ye meso omo ya ye useless entity. Akwa say ofie ni watch beware of wild dogs. They be an akonfo who say eh chale fi ade sin kama omo ye wild WOHO one day in an robber we ponya robber ordinary thief bi kura master carriage no receive here or fall ho bia or share corridor abo be da ba meow
e kama ba
into enya kama ejamwa sha wanga sana ube ko beba no boxer shorts ko benya bi ofie ho adwene ni nya edwuma tinu ebre omo de papa hye ties a omo de egum eba immigration officers dodo na ani.
You mean they import the guns?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
They know. In this Kentia for no, their mindset is to come and destroy our country and go. In the ministers are your more ambassadorial position could do China or now. They connive with them. Oh, come, we can do it. It's my party that is in power. Ye who be waha? Obi anko deputy anko amba. Mi mo bi din ye. Wan kwa amba. Eye na no. Enye sika no oba betru so oba be MP DBM. Adwini ejuma ne Ghana for sorry ye because ubenya sebe ejimifo ebedi echire. Nipa ne nya wi ne wie so a sika no de mabaka yo say ye campaign mo bi friend craft on febiem. No oba beji jimifo not ho. We don't look at it. And no ko dan chi o. Me do ko asankegwa echi ofa first mo kopia echi ho no robi e de agona saa na mo na okokodu a wo then times no unya ye ni guest house ye ni bibia there was only one restaurant na lady near friend confidence me yes specific say na me o say
yeah
na MP na no NDC MP boys no ko ha yetimi ko ho na bo say mo free twa 8 miles ako school ina okada na ha na ye fa nipa wa ko no mo yetu o charge no ono na all ride ne ka ho a omo ye 4
wow
bi o ha 5 ketwa na wo mo ye do tena tank ne so no na betena say na next person abetena wa uso kakra wo pagya no nti penipa ne wa ko tena metal no so we tue na so oje ketwa 5 cd oju bi a 5555 na mmɔfra nam kooko ase na yɛwɔ MP a even public toilet pool in the constituency but boys ne tu galamsey no ɔdodwo ɔmo so bambamba ɛna nan ɔmo de ma no ɔmo de campaign ma no Kofi Boa is aware embro fi US buy obesen ko share ho so pe MP edi Joe mo US ɔmo boa na obeye we nyina no where was imra sa nsem kunu nyina akoso no enye ne suna osun de osu eye kroko da John enye bi na Mustafa Ahmed they say nia ɔno de oye holy adao obegina we need to fight, we need to save our country. Damn you ɔno ko share MPA no obetimi aka chema fa Koran no ne ekan ne say MPA sikiri amfa ne nsa ase wohu ye wa akronfo no ma hye suit o ma hye omo bibia no wa betena ho they say no omo de omo ye holy adao yes omo de omo ye papa na omo a omo mo na nchen obi akotwa brode betem no ukọ body as story na say body as ba kwa see story that picture no on my Facebook up to now u be ko body as den no omo police cell ho no ne wawa board baako 6 no mo de net age ho na ya papa bi ya the hang of a good nsa na ya chi say tete dan no mo de iron rod sisi mu say na de aloke na mbusa police na adenti na mo ayensa okowia brode na me say okowia brode be no man so mean cousin bi de na me ko twae na me say brode on de say aloke no opeso ko jonso no krapo no wo de paint rubber white in the issue say on de ongu nsuongum but obi a omo mo hye suit no kita land cruisers na de ni twemu de a and they all salute omo wo say wankasa wadwene no enye papa na ne yan say na commander na nkasa table na na oteso no oh say uhu picture na o me kemi bia
but maybe say
galamsey no ye no
enyo omo duty to provide a safe and a secured police cells. Inti how do we blame them?
Yeah.
Say aban na say o provide it.
Aban na inti me movie about say aban na ye galamsey no they know the people behind it. Me your che enyadoa they know the people behind it.
Yeah.
So now Mahama President Waba unya bebe uye nyina ye papa.
Yeah.
So Waba make sure say okuna obekono kuniye enye sa kroko de John insuna wo ba be so go fia mabo no wesu ene che say we wi o but behind the scene no ye wo NDC gurus a omugusu eye bi ye wo NDC gurus omo ye
say they are still investigating and they are going to apprehend all those people.
Masa their documents wo ho obetimi a kire only one problem a politicians no omo wo pa tembi omba power so omo opposition a ye be monitor se be mo ba unye mom power ni wi a ye omo refi se ye fan so ministry na watin wo deputy minister wo what have you but ye omo refi se so omo adwene be ye edwuma so omo te monitoring team a eno no ye separate from we no mo ko no mo because minister not to on say party ban be kan bi cha na ni je oh ye was a bootlickers no e momo oh yeah but wona be kan no kra kire no no wonu say wo no uyo otan for the man
me ban pese yen go see some of the religious leaders and so almost how they are effectively using their platform. You can't say hypocrites, some of them. Won't you mean say all the religious leaders in Ghana?
Okay, some of them. Some of them.
What Reverend Steve Mensah of Charismatic Evangelistic Ministry, what he has to say about the ongoing menace of galamsey. Patrol video no.
There's no guarantee that the water is chemical and cyanide free. Some of the politicians, some of the opinion leaders, some of the chiefs are involved in the pollution of our waters. And God don't punish them. God don't punish them for destroying our water bodies. How can you compare a few hundreds and thousands of people and the activities in killing 33 million people? Foreigners have entered and they are mining on our waters and we are looking on. What kind of a people are we? Can you go to China and go and do galamsey in China? Can you go? Which country can you go to and go and do galamsey there? It shows the weakness of our system. That foreigners will come into our country, go into our forest reserve, and then our water that are clean, and they will mine in the water and pollute the water, and we are looking on playing politics with it. Any politician, any chief, anybody in our water bodies and polluting because of the money for their pocket, and our systems are being poisoned. May God kill them first. And we have the army, we have the military, and we can't enter the forest and arrest these people and stop all forms of galamsey. We can't do it. It means that we ourselves, we are inside and we have interest and we are lining our pockets. And anybody here who is in galamsey, get ready to die first. Our waters have become Milo. Milo is mass murder. This is stupidity and nonsensical. And when I see Chinese people carrying guns and they have corded off the area of the galamsey and they are now threatening our citizenry from not coming to stop them. And you see our military men. These military men are also there and they have also expressed interest. So this government must not fail the Ghanaian people. This government, because the previous government, they toy with our river bodies and they are fine. This new government, they should rise up and do the work. They should deport all foreigners, Chinese, whatever, all those who are polluted. They should deport, they should arrest them, deport them. The word I hate to cry in my life is that your friend is saying galamsey and you best stop here and me and they will mean they won't best stop. Am I in galamsey? How do I stop galamsey? Am I in the army? It means that the people who can stop it, the military, the police, they should do their work. I'm a pastor, I'm preaching. The best I can do is what I am saying. That this is mass murder.
Me Papa Bofu. The Bofu Pa. I was here for Reverend Steve Mensah from the Charismatic Evangelistic Ministry, one of our top religious men who's been in the system for years. Always wanted the right things to be done. And, you know, Steve Mensah, what's it in you?
Me feeling rough.
What's one to me and for?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, one in the adrenaline. Or say, foreigners now more crooning, or more crooning, or more mining. Chiefs, no, or no suggest to say, chiefs and politicians, no, or more can be because they have interest.
Yes, of course.
In it. And you know, I think say new government about power and they are going to nip that in the bud. And they know Ocha said and for foreigners no, yeah, deport will be a room chrome. Into 1 minute we are Derek Subrem.
Chiefs, you know, on betting me can be.
Okay.
The see I mean, I say galamsey can have some another outside the woman. Now, no politicians and you know, only politicians.
Okay.
It's almost like employing for a Google. Into can say, I didn't be affected now. One who see me away. Made the national munko fenation.
Okay, so you think this I know I
in as member so you call Bonsa chief na no no. One and another MP or that side takwa enye mekuduka.
Okay.
Opi Bonsa water was I say or him ko kan den ye ko yan tata no. I didn't dey so when dwane ne life no sabio o say do kitia no kan so o say kwase bi nti ono na obeka onim say o kire nso sisi ame na o ka say takwa yenye nsuo esuo mu di nsuo fi akra e na emu bu kotakwa tracks pan no de kotakwa agene ni nye adwuma.
Yes, also say gold mining places no towns no. Yes, say sometimes it mean mining about what they are saying but unim because I think said there was an incident last year, it should be last year, right, where a pregnant woman went to use the public wash obu or something, right?
Sure.
Okay. It is in effect, you know, as I say, it me who says how mining places and the buildings this is on a week.
Yeah.
Week na ye no so no. One see minister say obechin crofo a. Asa me be mo. Omo say hold you pa no. There's one EP officer be or head office.
Okay.
Me pena sempa. Oko Eastern region. Kura ofimu no e wo kojo opon kroma constituency.
Okay.
Ohun se crofo bia start to we no o confront ohene no. Ohene no so ka ho bi. Ohene ni mu bi waju ho we enti otwetwe no ho. No no ase no when kwan police ne we dey meko ho no ko confront am gegege no o so dey meko abamo ntwe onu so buy no excavator no mo ye fi ho EP ho no omo ye number 1 na dey say minerals commission ho no mo no minerals commission no wo be ko no boys na eteto ho na net office omo na omo share concessions na boy no afafo no afre chale this land go dey inside pa come see before MPP wo no na ye won
so omunya hint na say bia Your media journal, your sassy wahi. If you gold baby was here.
Omo be fro bi a omo say sika woni nsem nya so chale papers nya be ko so 30,000 USD. Over ba na me the paper brew say masa concession we no. Yaje.
Okay.
E unni say because ya de nkata nyina ma no. That is what they are doing there. Na no kra na oh e wo ho NDC for ya we MPP for ya we. Imbre MPP wo ho no wo be kom no omo wo kata bi na NDC for shemu bi. And they were doing it. If you almost conference, only conference rooms be break or almost or almost time can find hotels. And go Friday, almost some go board. What's some more conference rooms or
yeah.
Some because almost debris. I have all those informations there. Almost debris. 3 days. Some booking the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday normal bedroom. Then I'm go here. Meetings, money, all sort of conference room. Hotel here, what airport here. Some Jonah holy. Almost go show. You see, it's like they know the problem.
Oma de so what about 10?
Can't you afford
500 na
500 where me twa no.
Well, so we bu name.
Where me bu name.
Me bu name crowd
and
only Reverend Steve Mensah air drink.
Yeah.
Of what he just
and the MP wept.
Yeah. And there was
MP wept. Yeah.
He's a minister now. Also MP.
MP.
Okay.
He wept. Yeah. Unim nisu a osu no. Enye se kokoto asase na omafunkam ne sa no osu. Na mum being a minister. Na obetimi ateki time overturning the land back to its normal situation. No. And no how. It was all 4 years pay.
And do you think, sir, he can be able to do something about it?
He can't do anything, so he has to cry.
Oh, he can do something.
He can't do anything.
You sure?
Papa, over documentary now,
yeah.
The way assassinate him, and he's a minister.
Okay.
And he can be.
And after the fact that
he can be reshuffled at any time. And the moment I had to work as a minister, if you are not able to do anything, you are failed as a minister.
Okay.
That is his biggest problem.
Okay.
Into Oshe Adena answer no bet me overturn land to back to its natural source resource and then the problem.
Okay.
Into one, what judging who first so I feel did that. Because with the galamsey and what is going on, it's not a partisan thing.
What feelings the same?
No, Papa, as a minister, for
don't
land,
forget Obayenche.
So
fine.
it's my point.
Yeah.
Why
Obayenche,
would you?
fine. Yeah. Every minister, every sector, be an air try say, obetimi aye bibi. I mean, who say ministerial position near the man no, but me make improvements.
Right.
What I say, but or not trans no share assassin and that hona. Ye funkam no amutono na. Ebeye day, so betimi ama upper back. And one of the agendas of John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, resetting Ghana agenda, Galamsey can be.
Right.
To fight against Galamsey.
It's very paramount.
Yes. Now what point you as a minister for lands and natural resource? Now what to say way? Or dream or queen of Befasoa, or betimi overturn that situation back to normal. Which is not an easy job.
You know.
Because it's also now we have sympathy.
How?
Into about when me into say about when him no because so hina.
No, I agree.
No,
are you trying to say
No,
he's seeking for public
he's
empathy?
seeking for public sympathy.
No, and then me about 5 to me in casa.
He's seeking for public sympathy.
What do you mean by
so soon is areho.
No, I know say assassin. No, isn't
But I think he was being emotional at the level at which
no about him we no about
oh no, you can't say that. No, you can't say that.
Come on,
okay.
That also an money here.
That's also I know
Why?
No,
you see, no, you can't judge
land and assassin any the biana the man no here. Let me tell
what do you mean? Now then, the man to me
Papa, in the next 4 years.
As a minister, what questions to me?
In the next 4 years, Papa, listen to me, I beg you.
How can I listen to you?
In the
next 4 years.
In the next 4 years, say President Mahama, His Excellency, wanya reshuffle. Na se oja omu nyina wi na se ye hwe accountability that is why in say young creatives ye push agenda for the ministry or creative ministry, Minister for Tourism, Creative Arts and Culture to work extra harder. Sanya 4 years this one obetimi agina bibi so aka say ye 4 years 10 no we did this.
But Kofi Amabo is doing same.
He's doing same. But how to overturn that circumstances back to normal, no, it's not an easy job.
But who says it's easy? It's easy to reclaim the land.
That's why he's
whipping. No, you can't say that.
Okay, so now basically you are trying to let us know the main reason why he was
yes.
whipping.
No, but these are serious allegations. You can't do that.
Yeah.
It's just because he's going to find it difficult to turn the situation around.
Yes, I say.
Okay.
Then
and it's going to take a collective effort.
Yes, now your job.
For it to be restored.
Exactly. So restoration, is his biggest problem.
Why would it be a biggest problem if there's a process to reclaim land?
Restoration is his biggest problem because
but what we've been doing mining in this country.
He cannot fight that thing alone.
Goldfields and everybody are doing ammonia mining. Don't they reclaim the land back? They do. What do you mean by they can't do it?
I'm saying that you can acquire political session and I say political something. A year or no, a year NDC, you know, or Beko. MPP needs to be a baby or no concession.
Okay.
Then there will be a communication backdoor. So to him, solving the problem is his biggest problem as a minister.
Wow.
Minister Ben Nelson.
Amaboa.
But when Nelson Sisia.
Amaboa.
Aha.
That this soon on Obeka will say own to me into no soon.
Papa, and yes, own to me.
It will take all of us years to reclaim every single
so
thing that has been done.
So when to me,
why?
John,
Abuja for time said they were reclaiming land.
No.
What are we talking about?
So 4 years ago, now minister, what you may be away, yeah. You bet me, I can say. John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency appointed. Appointed.
Yes.
Him.
Yes. Amakofi. Yes.
And resources.
And he did a great job.
Great job, no. You ever still not gonna say Koso.
Saying. I mean, you just have 3 months to assess somebody. And you say that by 3 months. Koso saying.
No.
Okasa I want here now.
Juma. One.
Now, why did you
Mona, do you think it's easy to overturn that river back to normal?
It is not easy.
And yeah, easy. But I said he is not going to whip just because.
What do you mean it's easy?
No, but it's easy.
It's not easy. Yes.
Easy.
Let me give you a critical.
I am perplexed at what you're saying. Obi soon because on me enya adwuma no.
Ohwe senate na situation no aboro ne so.
Emro no so say.
Ebia na ebisi e.
Randiabi. Ontimi nya nka president in the bema no. O de be hye ne nsa.
Recently Randiabi.
Yeah.
Okohu koko. Aye sumagu ho no ma ye jama say.
Yeah.
Hwe ka Randiabi you be a ko osume ye akoko besu. I say what kind of nonsense? Excuse me to use the word. What kind of nonsense is this?
But that is even a cry. And only
yes.
Yeah, but that is a cry.
Because
it's a worry. So it's a cry.
It's like, no.
If you don't see tears, does it mean that people are not crying?
Please. Oshe no ho who say soldier for omo bomana bro. Opposed for edo omo bomana bro.
These allegations are
it's not allegation.
No, these allegations are making.
There's no evidence to myself into his shoes.
You see, you're sorry the broken example.
Yeah.
Okay, do you suggest Ibrahim Traore we're taking some decisions I think so far by far Burkina Faso is the talk of town when it comes to one of the best African countries. They say Westerners winning in a nabaso. Yes, we're eradicating foreigners no more mine ewo omo country ni mu nyina we yi omo nyina afri o a deport you obi aso obi anko ni krom, right? Do you suggest say if the government of Ghana should also take that action ebeboa?
It is done.
It's not possible.
What makes you think
no, why I think it's not possible? It's
not possible to do what?
To deport the foreigners who are mining.
Deporting them?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They've given you Minister for Interior, or the same.
It's Papa.
MP.
Foreigners. No, Papa.
He has said that, and that is what the preacher says. They are deporting
Interior
them.
Minister.
Yes.
Crow the John.
No.
How? Yanko Airport. No. Yanko Airport. Who number of Chinese are? Eba. Yanfa Togolome. Koko Jina.
It is not about coming. No. The point is that if I arrest them, we'll take them back.
But it's the same
politics. It's not the same thing that they're doing.
The tennis.
Which thing again?
I established Burkina Faso. Now we want to be independent.
That means okay, BBI fine.
Yeah, okay, but BBI fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I said,
no, Tuari, Burkina Faso. I mean, establishing who say he wants to depend on
solely on the resource and the income of the country.
Can Ghana do the same?
Yes.
Of course we can, and that's what we're doing.
That is the question.
Yeah, here for
and Ghana quarter yeah, quarter. UNESCO and support him here.
So in that case, don't you think that Anuntina president is appointing the Ghana Defense Ministry, the Ghana Armed Forces, especially the army people, the soldiers, say and take it over. Because I think when persuasion fails, force is applied.
Yeah.
And don't you think the soldiers are working? Because by far, we see them working. They are apprehending people.
Between the Galamseyers and the armed forces.
Definitely no
banta police for police for Galamsey for Nabuom. Galamsey for two some use.
The police for they don't like what they're saying.
There's a man at Cocoa Board.
Galamsey for Nabuom police for no.
Sham Debia. Man be a Cocoa Board.
Choose no
professor. So one for the Cocoa Board. When so call that man say nye odo. Our mine na yim show man no hwe ne ekoso na ho. Sika ye ofa no. Millions of dollars. Obeje no akaze because cocoa na ekoso ye be ya. Ono ye main masterman cocoa de bi oni omo. Na nsem ko beti say asase from asen side o akokopem bogoso side o ne obi so mo jaza so ba be ye bibi foforo no so ompene because ye dua cocoa wo so. Sankrofo ono na yo ahemfo no wo hododo na na yekase ombetimi ya no omuntimi ya to se kombetimi ya ka from tete no de bia meka so sebe ahemfo meni so bia o se ka adwene no ya dwene no na eba from eyewe wo from eastern region o de eastern corridor.
Okay, just before you continue, Mustafa how say you when
interior minister no say foreigners involved in Galamsey and fraud will be deported, not prosecuted, says Interior Minister. What do you think about it? They'll be deported.
Will be what?
Will be.
And I said you have to be apprehended before you will be.
Chinese are not
okay, so let me. Wait, hold on.
The will can here for 4 years.
Let me just read it. Interior Minister Muntaka Mubarak has announced that the NDC government is not interested in prosecuting foreigners engaged in fraud and illegal mining activities across the country. He says the government is rather putting in place a new policy which will see the deportation of such individuals upon their arrest. And this happened during an engagement with Ashanti Regional Police Command.
Now the red ink will be deporting. Continue.
No, if the person is telling you that this is the development we want to do, will be
I love it, but double standard now. Opposition na ye media for do na hammer say galam so omu jina busa na do danko ekufo say adentina foreigners no ye because ye deport right time ye prosecute omo. Ye chigan and new outside that ye chin no police and I say deporting about. I just want you be. Would they say will be deported?
Will be. Me the sound will be brought from that language.
Will be. No, we are from the some Mumenya Ghana. Nanka say
Ghana before Sesiano.
Ghana live 4 years, 5 years.
No,
because there will be.
Oh wait.
Do kind what say?
D. Say Sesiano. If you are arrested, Sesia police show no more the queer do be ball say bia. We a thief. We a thief now. Interna almost say it is alleged.
Yeah.
A magistrate and I say a judge. Court and
until proven guilty.
Oh no, be prove say we are guilty.
Yeah, man.
Until you are proven guilty, no, you are not.
Okay.
Until the Samunta Kaka say foreigners are involved in fraud and illegal activities in the country, they will be deported now instead some bejeli or more hana. As I say, Timicho. Near prosecute you. Not judge, the judge. Judge, you know. Judge, Etimika say, who are guilty. When you are guilty, then you will be deported.
You leave the country. What you that's why you were fine with it. No, that's why you were fine with it. No. But they say if your own country is telling you that I'm going to deport the same people, you are not okay. You were here happy telling us they are suffering the kind of move they are suffering the kind. Then another one.
Honestly, Ibrahim sorry, I really love it because my future husband, no. Ibrahim Traore.
My future
husband. My future husband, more can answer me there. I know there because the most I don't even know.
Mona, let's understand. Say,
Mami ko break him, bra. Mami ko break. Mami ko break him, bra. As a mummy, as a more attack. Who was a book on your name? Who was a book on your name? I was a poor woman who try to see my brother. I was for Biribi Gyegye Wo and all Kosoa or share a war Onua TV. Says an Obia Jatum. Moi Munim said Biribi Gyegye Wo dear #1 entertainment show or Ghana Hanamu say straight to your next topic. Aisha Modi and Stone Boy, the ex brother friend Stone Boy in your misunderstanding be na before metre madwin afa hono me be say ye kohwe videos no ebra na fe ya mamo details details of the story na fe we as the discussion is going on ye be bie phone lines no so na topics are ya discuss wa henyina no pesa wo kire wadwen ho na wa kire wadwen ti yanko straight to Aisha Modi's very first video it was an interview with Dolores Frimpong Manso. Mpamucho muma yenko tie ensemo a Aisha ekafa your brother Stone Boy ho. Yanko hesa video nemra.
I love him like I love my life.
Is it that deep?
That's how deep me penasem.
Because of them, ninyum 20 and
oh enye ninyum to obia me ninyum to fo bebre asan ono esronkon wo obiemu.
Okay.
Or you be odwin nipa ho. The way I mean related, we have a bond that is very special bond.
Okay. Into we and the fan.
Me and the fan, yes.
Okay. Into bet me can say you can be a #1 fan or Stone Boy. Do you think you are the #1 fan?
I don't want to think. I believe. Because
so now Stonebwoy number 1 fan of Ghana.
Yes.
Okay.
Oko Bosho America me to try tickets eko just to watch him perform. Na masaba back to Ghana. And you know a lot of things as well.
Setting.
Oh, oye bibia me ka ho. Bibi obeye bia, I'm involved with a lot of things. First I was underground. But later now onya 1 or 2 issues no na me yi me hu di ba bonten.
What is tickets di na Chiko America?
Bachwan.
Eko hwe ni show.
Bachwan.
Wa usika.
Bachwan.
Wa hotel.
Bachwan.
And into ko hwesa na yede.
It's just something to support a brother.
Okay.
Fan, you can fan as a Ghana hano me enshare anti fan say ebi anya say udi nipa na echi keke but will support we nipa ne brand also makes you a fan.
Okay.
Into me understanding of being a fan is different from saying you be bedjay no.
Okay.
A bed taking a fan. Fan is not just would you be echi say me penasem.
Okay.
But opo bi asema wo sa edwin nipa ho say wo sa edwin nipa no ho na wasa ye nipa ni yi. That is what I believe as being number 1 fan of somebody.
Okay, into the first time I was a Stonebwoy, Dabeng, how many years ago?
Name I grade family.
Okay.
Samini. I was the only female in I grade family.
Okay.
Into no time as Stonebwoy by I grade family in any amount I was around. Into a movie from
and now what high grade family as then?
Me I was just like Obia. No, Mami can say Bia Jai shene 1 or 2 things kwa Samini you know, Missy Kakaho. And those projects. It wasn't enough, but a support to a brother that time.
Okay.
You know. That's why me mama me say me ko marketer. Me to me this kind of masami na we catch mama say scanner yera.
Sika be say.
Oh, that time ni dey say dwem we bia na ye kwadwa ya ma 5 million. Say kodi dwa be gu fie no. Na me this scanner ko support no. Na me ma be fie be catch mama say scanner yera.
I see.
Yeah. So.
And then one level no
okay.
Matthias, like I'm trying to understand you. You are taking me on an interesting journey. And what's an over joining Stonebwoy?
And me movie and I maybe create She Loves Stonebwoy. Time as Stone had Omo Maneko, you know.
Okay.
And I followed him.
As the number 1 fan, as you said. You can't fan. Say fan you be. I'm fan say. My idea of a fan, me was fan, boy because be a page I'm a fan delay ba.
Okay.
I was Instagram.
Okay.
Minim say opema sempan because public speaking events and there. Odi machi said the okasi odi Stonebwoy achi. But my telephone number kra, me fan man, oni me fie or anything.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm sure say would they win Stonebwoy fie.
Of course, he started as a fan, and I very close like besties.
Okay.
And you better any family.
It's unim ni fie.
Minim ne busha yes.
Unim ne mame.
Minim obia.
Ne papa.
Obia.
Ne ma.
Obia.
Ne jere.
Obia.
Don't you think say like what cross the line of a fan? No,
because me ni sign you know no so hu say I say before say me metwin obia be me no me twin crofon be me keke. I know a lot of people but I don't have friends. Inti answer na metwin obi aben me no Stonebwoy steady me answer na watwe me aben no.
Who say as a Stonebwoy ne nkofonya issues at say na answer one angel time issue. Na wa be video na as a like who fight man literally. But the next minute be hu na be a Stonebwoy nipa na won ne ko no. Na Stonebwoy any say nipa ko no akotwa picture. Now it's like you are crying more than they believe. As na why emfa ho na say why judge more than Stonebwoy. Who no say you hwehwe ni mu of a sort. I
one thing is I mean found what people think of me,
okay,
or what people say about me. One thing I made me life send you nyame bo me ni. Say madam for new delay. Nobody has to talk bad about you.
Okay.
Whilst I'm around.
Okay.
So when you cry now, I say also be to me far down for no ni nipa ni diagro. Na ebia enipa na ye bibi wa bonte na say me sia no we yi nipa na ma. Me ntesa. That is how I me who I understand friendship in a different dimension of how you related to nipa. Asem no me wo ho na esiye. Me ntumi ntenase because Stone Kento ono onpe kasa. Nti se no mbe ye ni bia no on kasa. But say me wo ho na me hu de call so. Na ye be yi blame egu delay so. Na me eyewitness me ma obi ensisiwo.
And mostly nipa ejigina mu sa so mo do obi too much no. Ade e be china ntokwese o montam na wono kwa de wo chen ne tanfo. Se wa jeje mo say she last tomboy ochina ye be hu na ona na eja da mu a wa mi de obi onipa nkasa wotimi twi phone hwe ne ho say record ekeka na adwen kire obi ne sankofo na ya misuro enti ma hu say ase wo mo timi twi video now ase wo keka adwen
ya me ka ma adwen
enti isn't there a tendency says sankofo ro mo kire too much love
they be nyame ambo me sa
enti uni Stonebwoy enya ntokwada
samini kwa mini enya ntokwada na Stonebwoy
okay samini kwa pa chese
because me who I great family after I great family a lot of things happen me pe wasem too much am ni unya problem a ye de sikan to me minimu kwa me be kasa cause make a moment a me ba be kasa na me gumi hu eni mate I respect myself so much
ase wakoye awurawura nipa bi e mata ho bi ase won act won to nyom but wonam fofo stars nkwa
that is my star
so on soroma no
sa na nyame bo me
okay won stars nkwa na dele
enye stars nkwa baby ameko bia I have that kind of favor enye me na me bobowura me no sign no hu me sumaya obi beka say bia maye obi bia na we na waye me bibi
obofo obi eni dan wo gina mu one Nigeria to mo badin
obofo obi eni dan obofo is obi a wen bi eni dan ama wa wontumi remu
they be beka say wo to ne badin wo gina me
inference wise, you know. Oh yeah, wait, listen to what he said.
I want to know, frankly, from your heart, the relationship right now between you and Aisha Modi. She loves Stonebwoy.
Yeah, but second camera. But the whole money say, from my perspective, there's no, I don't have any wahala with her.
Security
because Nkofo does. Me nada me down for Nkofo a wo mu ni me ene Nkofo a me ni mu o mo se dia me su ne me ban ti ene woni mi a woni me hu obi say a me ni mu a me ntumi nso la kende ene enhwe we ni mu anajo but embusu ansem de ensem bebre ne asem obi tumi ni me twa picture kura na or the aye nation e woni baby eno no so ni papam enti de maka no say wotumi de wadwen siso a ye de ye bebre
me dem busa sa
kwa for reason artist ye bebre obi tumi ni wotwa evoni keke na nsem edi ekire de wontumi nya asokra na wako tibie na wako yi ano enti say de be ka ne de na kasa.
Okay, me there another question never share a fridge mo. Now it was for a security reason.
Okay, kidia e be hard you know.
Because now un say udino e da so ho. E na say BBC sisi a e be related to untina na me bisa na ka waka on from mam. So we be sisi an officially no. Bia me no untina na me bisa.
No cre see ana mpeza me no say nyani na akra na ubetumi nya akwanya yi ano. Me can before. I'm say eno na eye you know. Aisha Modi no ana she loves Stonebwoy no before cry me hu say sa empress na wo sa handle nature no cry na me fi say be ma anti eno no dey handle e wo ho obi cry Stonebwoy me Twitter handle cry me Snapchat handle cry snap for na kwaje bre me na Stonebwoy no wo snap na nyame me dey no cry after na say me dey official bi ka ho anti say enra cry say guy be police inspector bi hu me e wo gbolo bi fie and I say yesterday we arrest some boy we ask him name he say name be Stonebwoy it is Stonebwoy ni de obenya bebre but na wo de abotre hu say ye me ha na what did make no so obi betu bi de midin aye ni ama bebre
so na bi anya wo
a na ma me san fan so so obi de midin bo ni din na che say me hu say ye odo okay me hu say ye odo enye odo a ka de na wo de midin be bo din
all right
any problem nya sama fo nko ampo man for free voter, man for free north, man for fan base support in there. Nyankopon adom is solid. And this year, I say, yen to me 2 years ago, we are anticipating, and I must commend the fact that me cry no. Sometimes I am say you to me in the festival. Yeah, in the last 2 years we are na me ankasa me adiana me nya avim. And I'm tweeting say next time you know your friend festival.
Say I'll go beyond.
Say I'll go beyond. And I will share she yeah bemuswa.
Of course.
But support no the anchor. The rich men need to make me person me bubo di minim say bubo to me aye.
That's it.
And I say akwala we dey ohun ni say you know.
Akwala ohun ni say
on telephone did say no so far say only evidence cry na. We make evidence. 10 years running.
That's it.
It is a saying in Yabamu Doswa.
That's right.
I festival lead here. We will need a lot more reasons to give it that type of look that it has to be. You know, me penny way. What my Henry don't know.
Nice
one. One shame.
Obibe Busasa, Stonebwoy, why you made your check? A dear benefit partner when you're free. One casa as a person, dear benefit now when you're free. Ashama to the word.
Me da say. Benefit na me nya free mu no me to me aka say asisa ye din no obia ye proud me to kwan me wo America me wo hifa ashama
Penny, you die finish. Me say stone in Tokaway, me no be to say ye me a baby boy for assassin with Stonebwoy on the size me. Stonebwoy, me see Stonebwoy, and they say me I great family. In Tokwana, me ne kono a lifetime in Tokwa, and ya dear me to me Stonebwoy, cast a bunk of him damn. Stonebwoy, ma me now one more brain tino, or woo ye cry. Nimbana inkrano when to me anya samwaja na ka Stonebwoy ne nine apeche de sine wasiafo nyan when me be kon me ma hwe Stonebwoy da me tua ne ba school fees da ma toma ne dida me Stonebwoy nche me $1 da
me am Herman my head oh Herman. With Travis Green, Becca said, you made a way when our backs were against the wall and it looked as if it was over. You made a way and we're standing here only because you made a way. Aisha Modi, bra. Aisha, and say me, imagine say me can't wasem. But I have an issue. Sometimes when these things are happening, you have to think above the box. But more, and now for na mo ben Aisha Modi no, me di mo ho yawo. Sika kakra $50, $100, $20, $30 no mamunti no. You people are always timid to tell Aisha the truth, the hard truth. But as usual, Screen Goddess for a reason. Aisha, come. Branamin kanu kreba kubi nchiro. Aisha Modi, you are not a good person. Unye ni papa. I don't know how you people define a good person. But Aisha Modi, you are not a good person. People who are good were born good. So whether you like it or not, every single thing you do, you will be good. You will do good. Like when Jesus came on earth, wherever he went, he was just doing good. It was impossible for Jesus to do anything bad. Because what? He was born a good person. Aisha, unye ni papa. And your friends and people around you who are benefiting are afraid to tell you the plain or the blatant truth. Unye ni papa. A good person, enya hwe emma nipa daseni. And then omo fall offer. And I'm yes, and I'm yes, and I'm yes, and I'm yes. Aisha ajinkwa Yesu. Aisha Modi. Ebusiafo mo have video ya bobo nyina. Aisha wankasa nsema okokeka wo Dolores show so no. E kire say Stonebwoy mbie na no da ambebisa wusika. We have screenshots yebetimi akan of Stonebwoy appreciating you each and every time. One kasa will be posting screenshots be where Stonebwoy was asking you to even go to sleep. I think you were in America by then. And I who kasa unya naye and Stonebwoy so oda wase. Say Danny den nyina no supporting the brand. What do you want from the boy? Aisha Modi, you see, you are chasing the attention that you didn't get when you were a child. You have abandonment issue. You need to go and heal yourself and stop this nonsense. Everyone is afraid to say it to you, but me, I'll tell you, because I know you will come and drag me, but that's okay. When you go to bed, that pillow so ube say asem no kra na make achiro unye ni papa. And I mean ma daddy lumba $20,000 eto edro ma no. And Aisha Modi, kwami despite so be kan papa wa ya. Yentimi ntina Ghana ha. Papa, Kwame Despite. You dey yenyu Kwame Despite yo. Papa Father Dixon, kra ayama nipa no. Ayama nipa no. Eye nipa ne eba ebeka. Aisha Modi, this is your problem. Because you didn't get the attention that you needed when you were a child growing up. You were never the center of attraction. You have been psychologically and emotionally traumatized. And you seek evaluation so much from people that you end up paying for those things. Oh, celebrity wepe, now I share that phone, now they're coaching just because you want to get close to that celebrity and then have some sort of love. Oh, Papa, now Papa, when you were growing up, did you have that kind of love and protection from your father? Clearly, you have abandonment issue. Because tell me, Aisha, being friends with Stonebwoy, who benefited ye? Only Stonebwoy friendship, and I said, you being a fan of Stonebwoy, you using the name She Loves Stonebwoy. Up till now, who didn't attempt, who didn't attempt our Samando, but you are still maintaining that your Instagram handle called She Loves Stonebwoy. Girl, step forward. If you are serious about fighting Stonebwoy, go and change that name on your Instagram handle. Then we know that now your full name, Aishetu Ajete Okereke. Put it there. Leave Stonebwoy alone. Friendship is not by force. Friendship, my sister, friendship is not by force. And now what makes you a bad person? At the Kruntia, I say, Aisha, unye ni papa ne say. A few years ago, you were insulting Shatawale. You were using all kind of ill-cultured, uncouth words on Shatawale. Uni Stonebwoy, see, mwenya, a little tantrum, just a little tantrum. And see, even till now, upon all the harsh words you are using on this boy goes for interviews and then he still says he's cool with you. Papa. I'm saying, sir, you are not a good person. And I mean, yes, Obia here, what we are saying. Jesus Christ, all carry cross. When it got so heavy, the soldiers themselves asked someone else to come help Jesus carry the cross. Until we are saying, Obia here, Obia. I shall let the Setakle family rest. Obia and Suman say come and invest. Through Stonebwoy, you met Davido, you met world superstars. And it was through Stonebwoy you have also benefited. Now, the reason why they didn't want to associate their brand with you is the fact that some of the desperate upcoming artists, no, omo person money Stonebwoy collaboration now we want fetch the no ajiska. In na stone ote, but odo a woma wonti no, he never confronted you. And you know, if Stonebwoy, a fan of Stonebwoy, mumi enu nyina mo ye fan, o se bodyguard abe didi watem. Enye Stonebwoy na suma na so be didi watem. And so if you want to attack the person, attack the bodyguard direct and leave the Stonebwoy family out of it. Friendship is not by force. Friendship, and by force. Stop using money to buy relationships. Stop using money to buy friendships. Stop using money to have evaluation. What is it? Yenya sorry pe and me say and me kra and me say and a high grade family. The time is now which no Aisha Modi. Na ye nimu. We didn't know you. It is not as if say me as some 18 years old girl being a meteha no muse in America. I am telling you the fact. Enough. You are not a good person. Stop claiming you are a good person. You are not. And if everyone is afraid to tell you, me na make a show. Adia wa ye no eye nipa bonisempa no wo ye no. Jai. Obi se ompewa damfo. I don't want to associate my brand with you again just because it's like all the time, no, you are making a lot of enemies for me. And so I'm going to build my boundaries high so that I can maintain my brand and still will not have any kind of animosity between me and you. And also want to say, Stonebwoy sorry de bia on better form no ka say Aisha benante me so. Ade. Okay, just in case. Oh, crash was Stonebwoy so cry na say open na. Hwe Louisa say utipe no ana. Do you look like Dr. Louisa? Aisha Modi, do you look like Dr. Louisa in any way or form? Why? What is it? And you Aisha's friends, none of you is telling her the truth. And she will soon end up being suicidal because everybody is neglecting her. She didn't get all this kind of attention when she was growing up. Or school crying, classroom crying, no one was giving her attention. And so, Nimpeni Fiemono, she's fighting for that evaluation. And you people see it, but you can't tell her because of about $50. Who can't amount $50 ni BM? Aisha would want to give you something to have a hold on you. Aisha tell me $200. So catch me say, many obi ni ne say because nipa ni suro me timi nko kuma no. And I'm say Aisha, o ka say me mame Johnson no me no wo me on. Me mean this agro no. If that is how you are going to do the friendship, go your way. So she gives you something and have a hold on you. When you don't allow her to use it whichever way she wants, then it becomes a problem. You become her worst enemy. What is it? Leave that family alone. Who was scared to be a Stoneboy about school fees? You went to the school. Stoneboy about school ninti na wo so do back school ni more. And I will call her one day. Say PTA meeting or say PE4 meeting be. And I think that the parents were not available by then. And there was this small amount to be paid because here you go school and say if you don't show up for PTA meeting, there's a fine to pay. After paying that fine, you are here on social media on the World Wide Web saying that you pay school fees for CJ and this thing. Who? Now, because I said delay, could be so. I said no, be say you don't come. But who dem be see her? Who dem? You see her? Aisha, I'm telling you, you are not a good person, and I'm done. Me da say bushia for. Mikojo.
Yeah.
Me kwampo me wo no. Me wadamfu bi a me ne nkontra. No, Mikojo, please, let's get serious about this. When you are a fan of somebody, and then you are supporting the person without the person asking. But however, you also notice, as the friendship is going on, and I say, you being part of the team, you are also benefiting. You are meeting world-class celebrities. Wherever this guy goes, he acknowledges your presence and your effort in the brand. If at the end of the day, friendship no, and I don't think, say support now you gave no. Do you think, say it is right? Say Obabetina Bontin, and they start lining them up as though, say, the person came begging you for all these things. And we shouldn't also forget that these things, no, retarded the progress of the brand of these are celebrities. And then, Sanka Uye ni papa, you can't just immediately have an issue with Stoneboy and start apologizing to Shatawale. I want to take this opportunity and beg Shatawale for insulting him some years ago. What is it? Shatta soba out, no. Shatta didn't come to support you. However, Obekachira will say, dear Kono, dear Niema Kono, Chaso. Mikojo. Me dem aka madwen wi. Mo so metimi a kire mo adwen. Aisha nye ni papa.
Okay, so I'll pick it from 3 areas. We should understand the fact that there's a difference between a fan, an acquaintance, a friend, and then loyalty. All right? These 4 things keeps a relationship. Say, me your fan, I'm not deep into you.
Yeah.
I only appreciate or enjoy the way and the keke. Therefore, if Menunya Sama, don't think that because I'm a fan of you, I will forgive you when you wrong me. When you're an acquaintance, you're also not deep, simply because we share just some highlights. You didn't come on here, baby. When you're a friend, we drink deep. We keep the bond. Obey my dear, I will have to keep it and swallow it. When I play loyalty, I play the highest of a friend. I will die, kill, and I will protect you. That is loyalty. Loyalty, friend, is not what I'm seeing in Aisha Modi with the things that I've heard her do. I see a typical friend, which she said, so I am a fan. So I am fine. I am worried with people who take people who say they are fans and then they let them a step further in their zone. And that is a mistake most of us, including celebrities, they do. So you allow room for a fan to know too much about you. Therefore, only loyalty. So we have an issue. I will come on public domain, disgrace you, say what I want to say. Now, I quickly give up, and then I give my support to the very opponent of you. Okay. And you think that the opponent now will support a man will be happy to open the arms and say, "Me pacho bra." It is not going to happen like that. Even in politics, it doesn't happen like that. Even if you come and no crown, no show tutu. Again, I think that as I say, careful with what we call brand and how position. What say one of Ghana's brand to the world? What to tuno? Like what Titi and so? You did it at a time where Sebi Nipano Kraso were competition with TGMA. At the time Nipano doing the peak. At the time Nipano a settler business is giving at least some results, not to a brand in Nipa alone, but to the country as a whole. The gentleman's job, no, you know, the state has not even invested a dime into Nejuma or Yamak Ekrono. But the bigger results, you know, about a year or minus so. Yeah. For me, Aisha is a friend, just as like you said, but this is unfortunate. This, I'm sorry, wanyadie. Enyadie say yes so. I think, sir, we are not really, again, utilizing the power of social media. Again, public speaking, as some of our it proves to all of us that, indeed, na udi Stoneboy Echino, it wasn't from your heart. Were you just looking for an association, affiliation, to see you get to a certain standard? These are questions I'm asking. I'm sorry for Stoneboy. His son is, I mean, with an open heart, I say, oh, you're my sister. With an open heart, I have opened my doors for you to even know my family. I mean, I want me say pin when I heard her say, Ninia no ma sebi among for no more da no more police barriers or something like that, and I feel sorry. I'm like, so were you playing as a friend or loyalty to me? Which one were you doing? Inti say what me bodyguard na ni nenya asem was madam for na nenya asem me dem fa ho ben. Inti asem ankasa, and what you should know is that say Stoneboy ankasa, that is maturity, that is smartness. Why? I have a problem with Mona. Na Mona down for ne Elom. Ain't you know say Elom ankasa ya I switch from you because I will get attention because Elom is a star. Then I take my thing on Elom. And then I start saying things that I shouldn't be saying. Is that what it is? It kills me. And it's a warning to all the celebrities who feels that people who are with them in their circles, no more so omo fan, and therefore omo friends and loyalty. No, they should then understand these 4 things that I said and read into it very well. Dele asked one brilliant question, as if she knew this thing will happen. That people who put cameras on their faces and fight and say things about people when they support you, Osromu, because when issues come with the same person you are fighting for, how would you do it? And he was saying, said that. And see, that in itself, if around that time, he was playing loyalty. So then and I was confused whether you were a fan or a loyalty person, because the question that Delay Bisayan was not for a fan. Yeah. It was for somebody who was to play loyalty and a friend. But she was just taking off with the thing of say and all. We might appreciate all the things you've done. It is perfect. Yeah, I'm for 8 years so bone. Say na see episode kokotina Facebook and Instagram and whatever and be can the SSA can. And you be to me I mean the system. Yeah. I think that my panacho, she should just shut up. Enough is enough. What can be? This one, no amount of apology will wipe anything. I'm sorry. Nothing. You can come today and apologize 10 times. It will still not wipe off this thing. But we should be careful. She should be careful. This thing that you've done, they are fanatics and they are fun. Again, the fanatics are crazy. The fans can reason. Yeah. Somebody can, out of nowhere, who is a fanatic, can even do anything to you because you are destroying somebody that we love. People see Stonebwoy as their God. People see Stonebwoy as their savior. So it is for everybody. So when you enter into that space, as I say, wanamuntu na hu de wo ye no. Ade a wo ye wa ha papa no, wa ha nebusua. Just say enye nebusua nko like you've cut him deep. Yeah. And you expect that wound to go when? Soon? Or what? What man nenu ne hu? So obesa mafia Stonebwoy. I mean how? How do you mafia somebody and because
he will be Stonebwoy will be.
Yeah, will be.
I think that and you've done your bit. And yeah, I pray she doesn't take it as an insult or a war. To say she's going to have another fight with you on social media and all that. But I think that reality has to be said. And I wish she gets off social media and then, stay calm. Yeah. For Stonebwoy and the family, I'm not apologizing on behalf of her, but I think that I'm sad. Say Sebi, what pa no hontoma, as someone Sebi or no what track ukwe mwaka. Now what you mean pa no hontoma sa, wo gunda busu any masasa. Sebi se ne sister ne nam ho. Menya sure so koto so bi gina no so obu ni mu abu no so say what the why your nature say ne ye hu Stonebwoy sister so nam ho in the minds of people just say bi oyasha woni ana say nam. I mean why do you implicate and dirty people's image on all that? Even if it is true, why do you do such a thing like that? Because of
there's no friendship again.
I mean how?
Hey, me am do man me important for hey
we put them. Has he even said important? I mean, it's a friend of mine, a bodyguard of mine, worker of mine that you have issues with, and then all of a sudden, this is what is happening. It's so sad, but it is again a lesson to all of us.
Thank you so much, Nkojo.
Then we just have to move on peacefully.
It will be. It will be. Yeah.
Aisha dear, some catcher say.
So your classmates.
Oh, my classmates. That time near friend she, to me, my friend she. Yeah. Because near Nancy Boom. Until say oh quabuchi.
Right.
Now, I am me one was oh yes. I shall get them Ghana. A Juma Ben.
Wabo.
Because Aisha Okasami, you didn't say bloggers never. Or no momia benefit if he celebrities, anything. Oh, yeah, Aisha nye bibia magana, or act or nye bibi on tonium on yashe. And see, who sorry and swa, the beer celebrities spend a year now for. You see, our Casasa wabua, oh, so your victim no. Why an ordinary person, Ben Aisha didn't see carbuana. Ghana has a den or the Nisika or the Yeden, and person ye who pa. I didn't know your charity something. I don't know your sardine. Na de beer celebrities na Aisha or Beboa. Or Boa Musuria or so de Meka. Tia. Uti any videos ahe. Ubu befu.
Yehowa.
Osi ochame kwame yere abeje bosia. Wentua. Woje. No afro bi daddy suma to drama no. Wanti
Daddy
Lumba. Wo bia. He said when baby or the ako. Minje this Aisha or you okay, we're depressed.
I think that earlier on when I make catch up say Aisha I didn't quite say the prototype of Abna Koko. Yes, Abna Koko then has to do with the number of men she slept with.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on the number of people are wabwa.
Because what celebrity bia not just celebrities na wo Ghana han bebre na niska Aisha and e boa celebrities wo
because we Aisha on hwe me megusua nyina mma me sori na poko jiska wo Aisha wo
aden na ye big stars so pesa wo ye omosa
you belittle them
na wo wia no asa be oni twa ase ni mo se twa de aba tese enyama no ye ne enya fe emfata no e na kire se o yare yankasa nti emu bie ntie no se wo waboa stone boy a ye fire ho ben
wan so ma wo so we are fan you are supporting you say you are supporting
se wetua ni ba school fees maame shi emfa ye ho fa wo depression na ko o se ko pepa abrewa to wie a na betena na do sika bre nkrofo a e na o ma yesi o pepa abrewa to ni wie a fa sika ni ye charity fa man nkrofo mu hia ni yemfa udin to so Aisha no wa be see public toilet ama Ghana for aden
Uncle Asanko
well ye wadwuma be bre ye kra say light off cry ya drink ya drink ho Ghana ha ye mpesa odi bi beka ho wa bodama tina wo fie na ye nso ye nye ya ade e wa ha se misraw ye stars no ye pe o masamankasa. We don't care about what they do. Only our private life.
Our talent in there, we adore their talent.
And net watching to say crap out to me, Cassa say, or no better any shaker, or free enough. And I Benny, and on I and on I day.
They have for one grubber before line.
Sir, I been off no, yen pesa, no for form pesa, or mujium. And I before so some when ye are some yen pesa deal with. Obia o peston boy asem na nyu obia na ye voter region ko a omudoso not nespenasem hwan for penasem kaso for so kan we enfa kaso am be ka ho say other stone boy nko kaso stone boy be ko kaso so odu kaso be kire no misi mi tie ye also odu kaso a obe kire no ntimi ko boso se den na we oni joye untimi nya ni foko ai untimi nya ni foko yesraw mayendwen yenia ye te ase ye depressing so yakaya no atum ene ya boa nkrofo pa why na ba betena aka se maboa we nimboy for what reason anything am na aka say you a bad person good person bi ani ho obeboa obi obasa ba betroless aka de me ye na me na me hwe we say na chese insira bi ani de wo ye nti mayendwen maamishi mayendwen unni me bisumi nimu ye mpesa de no emwa na bloggers no so mon blog ya de papa na mun jai we nipa we wa bodam so mo blogging no
because it has to do with one God because it has to do with
symptoms of bodam symptoms of under wa boss celebrities so kwa untimi nya ade ba ko magana onto nyom po magana untimi nto onto nyom empo magana untimi nto
and dey mon mbo ampie
yo magana yes sorry wa boy on be drama our president on be boa because we hear more
mama campaign you no sponsor you
hey mama
Jesus we are on Jesus transportation we ko asama do be
yare mama no yare enti maye we see a time maye we see a time kra aden
baby okay see you kaswa
Ose
stone boy dey.
Ohona
mete.
Baby shark.
Yes, ohona mete. Na kaswa no.
Susuka na kaswa say na you upgrade e cast like
that's what kaswa oboa. Your pumbi asa wonko.
Will be.
You will be. Masa me pema sem.
And kwa my imagine ba ko di wache.
Oni e be ko. And e ka che me kojo.
There be young fresh and can tell no iska.
Watching no obeba betena o say fie mofra se ye ma. anhwe yen da no no fa me koto na me latogina de maye me pacho hwe
o Stone Boy sister wo ye no afi
dem hwe oni
o se mame fambrem o se ne sister no wo ye no ono ne mame na eto baby food efi America cry den edema Stone Boy sister ba no what you say see ba Aisha America na nyawo pa na nyawo kwa na ote ho en family ene sa baby food no opa ubetimi akoka kira ban ma o free ye be ma o free what you say
it's free ni no de ba
nti no wo Aisha no wo ba koka kira ban say ye friend baby women infants and children wo America ye friend wake wo na o ka kira mo say wa wo a hospital wa ye be say o pese o mun register for week na every week no card na mo da ma no o de ba ko register na ma no nti no stop making it look as if say udi uko yi sika na de koto ye o go ji ni free na o de ba ye all because you wanted to invest, like you wanted to support the boy and his family. They didn't ask you.
Oh my God.
Oh, loyalty.
And they make America, Mr. Romy here tickets. Oh, gee. Or Daruma.
Loyalty. I did the boy in power. Loyalty, the boy in power. Oh, Stone Boy. Let me catch her.
I really feel sad. Pity for that boy.
Stone Boy, I don't know. Me Stone Boy asem naturally. Why? And now, one reply now, shatter the man. Now, I thank God, shatter way back. I know shatter, I'm now way out. But I love the way Sammy is managing shatter. Then, okay, kwa shatter and kwana be a management be new one. Kabarisa kwa ye na kubabe ye we say obe support no.
Why you na ba ko dance on ye?
Maybe they shatter the whole year kwa we aba say no I saw no obe we. But this time no, when say management be wo ho, a ye straighten up into no all man be so sabe enkwase asem so. E na same flex miami nu yesam all man be so say massa obe shutting down. Into one say ama bibi e wo ho a that we no e wo ho. Why so o check no. And such person so about wedding as or engagement as ya can who say o dey o buy na no enye security po no o ma security po so ni mu a obe wakotena se abeka say o ma soldier for na post for abono wo okokope sebe abodanfo ye we so obi a adwene na ye nyi kaka no o de be gina nani no o de kegu akwa abodanfo na som ni say so wohu we point ni pa ne kire no so all cross on fam no to ne nchini enye so obeba be ka cho say o wadi aduane ni po no sekanyo no aka we nya aduane papa endi oh we are say and such person you don't bring
them close
what do you say if for your mistake wo de bia no o life be ye miserable but omo de ne say oh ye hu me say me ye ni papa now the who na Stone Boy patcho ne maame why obone no ne maame abone no enti ubeye ne maame no hwe oso ne na ko school e bia be kom no ne maame bia ono ne maame no nyame adom ote US
no tene na ne maame no motu kwan
okay ne maame motu kwan
no motu kwan dada
e bia ne maame wo ha on say ye won krofo omo tu kwan ba omba fresh na e mimi ndidi ofie o mimi yesu de bia no restaurant after 1 month no Ghana Accra welcome no afọ chale gobere bi na den no na yekodi no ho o chale sa benku bi ne wo afa no
okay
e bia ne maame ne te na wentu kwan a e bia na ka Stone Boy maame kra no will be better off
exactly
will be better off than nyaye no ade na be ye nipa ne maame Stone Boy nso de bi o eye we bi agenda bi a wo set won say shatter de ko ba say on hwe ne maame it is so crazy way be so Stone Boy kwa we ntimi anhwe ne maame but Stone Boy anywhere any day anytime ashaman to the world mbro sha se nyina no ogina ho time microphone nipo di cambo ni din first ye ne maame na ye refi o won odo ne maame no so do no eni obi kro kwakoye no ne maame no odi kan ebusa ne maame no man maame na advice no before we take step inti nipa bi say no ho say aka bloggers in be ma because almost all pay and bloggers in ya yen so na ye tam phone ah yes ye to na ye hye no ye waste ye data na say matter nonsense for so crap no de bia no omo kwan for so wia yen oni matter nonsense for no matter nonsense for no omo kwan na ya brother new land hello I have sent you 20,000 well matter nonsense for no
but you dey my deal so brim na ye dey mbe na ye you will be
you'll be
Mona I think say at least we should have some sympathy.
Let me put this one across.
Yeah.
Ni videos back on no. Or say asamoja na yes Stone Boy surgery ne man no.
Yeah.
Enumpo no Stone Boy ankoka thank you.
Oh God.
Na asamoja frɛ ono Aisha. Ade we ye frɛ baby sisi a. Sese kwa oyi ni nua no mo ne kasa se mema ne mbe kasa.
Yeah.
What I say because me nya sure say asamoja no ono onsuro obia. Owo bibi kan obefrɛ Stone Boy wo phone so aka kyerɛ no. Na asamoja na frɛ ono Aisha say ade a wayama Stone Boy na Stone Boy nka thank you da. Inti no ono Aisha no na che say obeka che Stone Boy say onkoda ne bra pani asamoja na oh Aisha everyone lo everyone di akpala
Mona I think we should have some sympathy for Aisha Modi me kwa na mfese ka wakoda o na me nim say wanyane because it's been a while yet within the system and me boa
so no nyim to ko wo
ntino na waba say na de ba nto wa say na ufi maternity leave ba say na
we me nim so
yes you will be
me ba de o ka me say o be ke bi
one thing I've observed about Aisha ne say oye papa na later wa baba be kire ne papa ya
so ko mo skada o de o time so na abehu
ko ba ne sa na ye hu nipa su ene ban a oye there's one thing I want my hu I was Stone Boy camp because I always think about we say do baby na time adjust for Kasano the MPP put her to a stop because on my way obeka say be to the extent say whatever the secret party no be and that's exactly what Aisha Modi is doing. If care is not taken, obetimi akensem bi kura pa na any camp ho. But na or the above thing, which will be something that it will affect the brand directly and indirectly.
Exactly.
Ekobane sana ye hu ni pasuni ban oye. From her speech, and I said in interviews away, she is claiming that she has invested a lot in not just Stone Boy as a fan, but the fans of Stone Boy as well. Because Banku Association for said that Banku Mum Bedina. Yeah, we know them. We have seen their pictures online.
And a Stone Boy family.
Yeah, Stone Boy mobile no say Beam Nation at no ma could Banku. I quite remember
Stone Boy sister ko work on the koto engagement no near money wedding in Tadia no near there.
Ekobane sana uye ni pasa it will be very difficult or hard to deal with. Especially when it comes to communication. Because you see a baby a level na eduno. Oyi sempie. The next time we saw camera we don't know what she's going to say. Because even the idea ban crap no. Eye idea ye dwene ho a ye ntiase yeah you like that
trademark no anyway. We say let us say you are getting serious.
Nema odi abapo then the things are next time we best answer camera because one of the video no he said he's not down with him yet.
Oba mafia no.
To the extent so me and you now will be in the same grave. But this is not the way to go, Aisha Modi. If you've really helped Stone Boy and then Beam Nation or Beam Nation.
Aisha ni me problem oh. Because small boys be say omomebo me.
Are you serious?
Nah, yes. And they called me first. So omo frɛ me no obo ni din. And I say omo hwɛ me no omo hia me a. Jumo me dey na ade na me dey do omo sister Aisha atem. And I'm ka so oh. Me tesa no aya. Nti no me opa mama me driving do papa ye nim hono mo. Na omo mbra. But I also promised them say so omo be so omo hia me say ya. So omo free ho na so omo ni say. Omo still omo hu ade a. And then na me nye mo na.
Yeah, that is banter.
Intino ma saw me location on my phone so intino omo di so no mombra. Ma twen sa omo mba. And am me frɛ boy ni biu. Afa mo pese mo be kume no afi me frɛ mo mpeke bisa say what happened later no boy no suma no say mo be bo me no one ne be nya banter on social media boy na e slide no.
That tells you the kind of person she is.
Yes, yeah.
Isn't it, Meka say it's very difficult to deal with him, especially when it comes to communication. Because unkomo bia onini bedino, she will use that thing as a vessel against you in the near future.
I can't 1 minute.
Yeah, I can't 1 minute. It's more than tougher. Oh, now I'm so young to watch. What I say? If you are near my wire, my stone boy, any in the fan based in Yansumano. We are willingly to support because I say I'm a fan. So you be a fan, right? When I'm telling you the number of fan bases at Tawaliwo, and even during the time of Brasa meeting his birthday, not the number of people trooping into the studios of Sammy Flex TV. Not and yes, at Tawalipo birthday, no, it was Sammy Flex's manager. So every artist has a brand to protect. In protecting the brand, you know, it's these people who will use to protect the brand. Then you help these people. At the end of the day, you come out speaking out whatever help if help anyone.
Yeah.
How are they going to see you in the near future?
Papa, you are not a good person.
Now, she has built a trademark, or let me say a watermark for herself.
But someone say, coffee na yedi besi popo no on the toy.
Oh, it's I can't remember say so about 3 years ago. Na Biribi Gyegye Wo say, or promising my own friend Zola so beto as I'm an American visa.
You fancy ya?
As it starts now, Zola now, my friends see Obefa.
Only America ho.
Oh, plot no crying, America. Me see me friends Zola see Obefa.
Hey, about two, Baba. We will see how this week is going to unfold because Aisha, I know she will come for me. Aisha, I've already told the people say, me busu for me mama, me papa, me busu for nyina wo na wo hwe my candidate into no embe di intro bi anka wo bi. Is the original say mama be expect so be say diska. Ayi papa so abrochire or expect so be say diska. Yes, sir. Me producer Stanley so say ehia ne pa Aisha. Oh yeah. Every Onua TV ebremu nyina ye ka mo say enkofo ma so yasene me de adwumedie ebremu eye darling lemon drink any XYZ red wine any out insecticide spray any mosquito coil me pandits ni nyina any mo amohwe ye nyina no ye de aseda kese emam edin no eye bakope me I've always been the top pick in every topic until no uti me din wo bibia hu say it is because I am the screen goddess. I am the screen goddess. I drop Bruni Papa B. Monaguchi. Na me na makonya so me worship me brother. Ochina the birthday. Mr. Isaac Dria. Ochina your birthday. Brake. Ochina me dream ope benku an ape jollof. The ope be text me. Na me prepare am ne brefie de be didi. Yankopo nhyia happy birthday. Ebusiafo makramo ne mu ha. Bye bye.